This RPG will not only make you play, but also question the real world. Are you ready? When I was young, I was taught to avoid discussing religion and politics because they were divisive topics. However, these are the lenses through which we perceive the world and its institutions. Fortunately, Metaphor, ReFantazio, doesn't shy away from addressing these complex ideas, recognizing how fiction can shape our deepest beliefs. Metaphor is a game full of thrilling adventures, charismatic characters, and a heartwarming story. It offers refined versions of Atlas' iconic turn-based combat and vast dungeons to explore. Beyond its gameplay, the game stands out for its sincerity, providing comfort and motivating players to hold on to hope, whether for the future or for themselves. After dedicating time to it, I felt lighter and rejuvenated. Its themes and narratives reignited my desire for grand adventures, evoking nostalgia for the RPGs that shaped my youth. This title represents Atlas at its most authentic, reminding us of the impact fantasy can have on reality and how it inspires us to view the world differently. The story of Metaphor takes place in the kingdom of Uchronia, where we follow a young protagonist on a seemingly simple mission to deliver a message to a contact in the north. However, this task quickly transforms into an epic journey. Early on, we discover that the protagonist was a close friend of the idealistic prince, who wishes for him to reclaim the throne after the suspicious death of his father. The prince has been cursed and is in a deep sleep, while the kingdom faces chaos with giant monsters destroying villages and social conflicts brewing among neighbors. Belonging to the despised Elder tribe, the protagonist decides to run in the kingdom's first royal election to secure the prince's throne and face those who cursed him. What follows is an adventure filled with intense emotions and unexpected twists. Traveling through the world of Metaphor feels like a true journey, traversing it in your Gauntlet Runner, which functions as both transportation and home. Feels like a road trip with close friends, with each event and decision keeping the journey fresh and interesting. One of Metaphor's greatest achievements is its characters, each masterfully developed and well-performed. For instance, the noble Stroll captured my attention, while Hulkenberg's antics, devouring local delicacies in every city, elicited laughs from his companions. Hayes, with his tragic backstory and wise advice, provides some of the game's most profound moments, while Louise, the main antagonist, shines with charisma, becoming a formidable enemy. Atlas also took a risk by giving the protagonist a voice, a novelty for a studio known for its silent heroes. His performance adds personality and humor to the story, making it more immersive and making me care more about his fate. However, some social connections don't reach their full emotional impact due to the lack of more voice acting, which could have enriched certain interactions. Metaphor tackles complex themes like prejudice, revenge, and forgiveness through its characters, showing a maturity that respects the player's intelligence. Unlike other fantasy and sci-fi games, it focuses on collective action and long-term compassion without oversimplifying its messages. One character says, "There is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born under discrimination," reflecting the exploration of living in a divided world while dreaming of a better one. Atlas has never shied away from dark themes, but Metaphor ventures into even more heartbreaking territory without losing its idealism. This contrast is reflected in its art and music, where the soundtrack mixes angelic choirs with orchestral pieces and intense tracks with frantic chants, conveying a religious fervor that feels ethereal and adventurous. Metaphor stands out from other Atlas titles with its vibrant use of color and texture. The grainy textures and floating particles give the world a sense of tension and magic, making every moment engaging as the story progresses. In fact, it could be the most well-paced game from the former Persona team, even though it uses similar systems like the calendar and social bonds. Here, everything feels more intentional, with skill-building activities and side quests that carry more weight, avoiding the feeling of just passing the time. The dungeons, designed with small puzzles, are more memorable than those in the Persona series. While there are fewer social bonds, the relationships feel deeper and more rewarding, encouraging players to develop ties and gain both wisdom and camaraderie rewards. The Archetype system is another standout feature of Metaphor. Although it initially raised concerns, it doesn't resemble the Persona system. Archetypes function as job classes, allowing characters to master any of the 40 available classes, and they are linked to social bonds, unlocking new classes and allowing for skill transfers. This system emphasizes how metaphor is a fairy tale that uses literary roles to convey its messages. Combat could be Atlas' best turn-based battle system yet, offering flexibility and strategic depth. You can attack multiple times before the enemy counterattacks, rewarding precise play. Synergy skills, based on class combinations, add another layer of strategy, and switching team members only consumes half a turn, allowing for on-the-fly adjustments. The game also lets you defeat weaker enemies without entering combat, and some enemies provide advantages if attacked by surprise. While some battles are challenging, you can adjust the difficulty at any time. In the end, metaphor, ReFantazio manages to exceed the sum of its parts. Every aspect of the game has been crafted with exceptional care, delivering a transcendent experience that feels both fresh and familiar. It reminds us of the importance of hope and the power of fiction to inspire and comfort. And most importantly, it invites us to be a testament to the good that still exists in the world. And well, we've reached the end. Tell me, what did you think of this game? Have you played it yet? Have you had experience with other Atlas games? Let me know in the comments. If this video helped you in any way, or helped you make a decision, giving us a like really helps the channel. If you're not subscribed, now's a good time to do it. Click the notification bell as we upload new videos almost every day of the week. As always, thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.